Hello, everybody. This is your girl Mo Thoughts here. I am coming at you today with another broadcast of Hot Chocolate Conversations, and today's subject is called Self-Love Journey, and I'm going to be highlighting the one, the only, Miss Mary J. Blige. Miss Mary J. Blige is one of my most favorite singers. She is the queen of hip hop soul. And so I'm going to be highlighting self love today and telling a little bit of my journey and my testimony and how I have come to be on my self love journey. Um, my self love journey starts when I was in middle school. I was picked on in middle school a lot. And it took me a while to get to the point where I am today because of those 3 years of all those people calling me those names that they called me, and you know picking on me because I had the thick Coke bottle glasses and I wasn't wearing the clothes that they were wearing, or I wasn't wearing the shoes that they were wearing, and so they would pick on me. They wouldn't like me. I didn't have any friends in middle school at all. As a matter of fact, when I would get on the bus, people didn't even want me to sit beside them on the bus. That's how it was. I don't know why they didn't like me, but they didn't like me. So I was looking at how people viewed me, and that affected how I viewed myself because I was going based on how other people were viewing me. And I carried all that stuff. I said, well, that person thinks I'm this way, so I've got to think this way because they thought that way. But then when I realized it's not about what other people think, the love that I was looking for on the outside of myself was on the inside. Because as you know, God is love, and God is within. So if God is love, why was I looking? Why was I looking on the outside of myself? But I thought it was about the outside of myself during that time. But I later come to find out it's about what's within myself. So, I had to go all the way back to the beginning to show how I am today, what makes me the way I am today. That's why I'm talking about this topic today and sharing my journey, because there's others out there that may have went through the same thing that I've went through in their journey. See, I started my journey in 2012 when I started talking about self-love, because prior to I didn't know about self-love, but I started my journey. I was listening to this YouTuber, this awesome YouTuber. You can check out her channel. Her name is Andrea Lewis. I'm going to link her channel in the description because she is the one that started me on my self-love journey. She's the one that started me on my self-love journey. And I would listen to her, and talk about self-love and different things like that. And it encouraged me to really be more positive and be more uplifted within myself. And so that's how I started my journey. And from there, I've just been growing and growing. Every day I'm endeavoring to be the best version of myself each and every day. And it took me a while to get to this point. And I wanted to highlight Mary J. Blige. And the reason why I'm highlighting Mary J. Blige is she's one of my favorite singers. She is one of my most favorite singers of all time. Like, she is the queen of hip hop soul. And I have liked her music from the very beginning. When she came out with Real Love in 1994. I know y'all remember Real Love. That was like the bomb. I remember, that went hard. That was awesome back in the day when she came out with Real Love. And, other albums that she came out with after that, like Share My World. That is my most favorite album of Mary J. Blige, like my most favorite album. I remember when she came out with that, I believe in 1999. That was like literally my favorite album. And so, during that time, I only knew about her music, I didn't know about the things that she was going through, because I just was focused on the music. But most recently, I looked at not a podcast, an interview where she was sharing her journey about her self-love journey. And a lot of the things that she was saying, I could relate to. I was like, wow, here I am looking at this awesome woman, who is doing great things, who changed the trajectory of music in the 90s, and she was going through her journey. And the fact that she was sharing her journey, and the fact that I could relate to it, and I know a lot of y'all out there are all on your self-love journey, and I encourage you to be on your self-love journey. But to, she talked a lot about how she had to change, how she saw herself, and she had to she changed the way she speak about herself, what she thought, and saying affirmations like I am strong, I am beautiful, I am love, and all those things. And I was like, oh my God, this is so awesome. And to see Mary J. Blige now, she is glowing, she is growing, she is still here, persevering. Back and better than ever. That is amazing. That's an amazing testimony. And y'all out there that are on y'all's journey, the fact that you're still here, the fact that you're still standing and getting to where you need to be, like you're already the best version of yourself, and so the fact that you're still here says a lot. God has a plan and a purpose for you. And it all starts with that relationship with God. Like even with me, that's what helped me in my self-love journey is to go to God and to pray and to fast and to meditate and to read his word and all of those things, and to think on his promises and how God thinks of me and how I think of myself. So that is what helped me in my self-love journey. And I just wanted to talk about that and to encourage y'all out there that's on your journey. You're doing better than you think. And so I just wanted to highlight that as well. And also, speak about affirmations. Affirmations are wonderful. Like you say, I am beautiful. I am blessed. I am magnificent. I am loved. I am love. I am beautiful. I am resilient. A lot the I am statements. Because it's like you're literally saying, I am that, because, whatever comes after I am, follows, So I am is a powerful statement. So I encourage y'all to say your I am affirmations, and just change how you think about yourself and what you speak about yourself. And, that's what I wanted to share today. This is a short podcast. I did one on Instagram, but I wasn't able to share that version on YouTube, so I decided to come and do this episode for y'all wonderful people that follow me on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. And also comment in the comments, what does self-love look like for you? What does self-love mean to you? And what does it look like for you? For those that want to get in contact with me, you can email me at hotchocolatecombo@gmail.com. Send any advice, any questions, comments, or topics that you want to see talked about on the show. And I just want to thank you so much for tuning in, as this week's episode is uploaded on my YouTube channel. But y'all can also make sure you check me out on Endure Entertainment Network. Shout out to Lady Falana. I'll have my show on there as well. But this week I was just, getting these episodes done. Since I launched it about 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, or 2 weeks ago, I wanted to bring you this episode through YouTube and through Instagram. For those of you that are on Instagram, you can check me out at Hot Chocolate Conversations on Instagram. Make sure you check me out. You can see today's the Instagram version of the show on Hot Chocolate Conversations on Instagram, and I'll put the link down in the comments so you can follow the show on Instagram. So if, in case there's sometimes I may broadcast on Instagram and not able to share it to my YouTube, you will still be able to look at that version. But I'm going to also bring a version to you all as well, because, I know a lot of people may not have Instagram or Facebook, but they have YouTube. So I'm glad to be able to use these different platforms in order to get a positive message to you all today. So I want to thank you for tuning in. There will be a part 2 of this episode of this particular topic. I'm going to do a part 2. I'm going to, add more to it, because I believe that this is a good topic, and I'm going to be bringing out some more things and, asking people to join in the discussion. You can always feel free to look at the replay and things like that. If anybody has anything they want to add, I greatly appreciate it. But I'm also going to put the link to Andrea Lewis That's her name, her YouTube channel, um, where she's talking about self-love. And every so often I go back and I listen to that as well, just to feed my mind and spirit and to help me, to maintain my self-love journey, my exodus, so to speak, to maintain that positive mind frame, to keep in that direction. So it's good to feed yourself with positive things as well. So I'm going to link her YouTube channel in the description as well. So again, I just want to thank you for tuning in to this short and sweet episode of Hot Chocolate Conversations. I'm your girl, your host, Mo Thoughts, and thank you for tuning in today, and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday.